Hello there, friends and not friends, if you whatever you may be, whatever reason that you are here. This is another unboxing. One I didn't think I was going to be doing. And this one is a bit of a red letter day for me, which I'll get to at the end of this. But it's time for me to drop in a lovely big, well maybe not quite so big package. Commencing airdrop! Kaboomy! Kaboom, do you feel the kaboom from that? I did it. I basically had a screw it. I'm only here once moment. I now has the Nintendo Switch! Yes, Nintendo's interesting little hybrid console, which can be a normal console or portable thing, and these are going to be interesting to play with, that's for sure. I'm going to have to get used to this. I do admit I thought the whole idea behind the Switch was damn awesome when I first heard of it. Let's take a look at the box. Nice and simple. You got a picture of the console and the Switch. Yeah, it's nice and simple. I quite like that. All the usual blurb. We don't care about any of that. On the side, flip it on the side. Up above, you're down below. You're too slow. Yeah, it showed you off how you could use it. You put in the dock like that. Yes, that's how you use it when it's for console mode. You've got this thing, which is this is how the Joy-Cons function as a controller, as I understand it. And then you've got this. There's the two-player thing in action, which probably won't be good for every single game, but who knows. And then you can just hang them up like that. It is pretty nifty tech. I cannot deny that. Whether it functions properly or not, I don't know. And there it is, another good shot of it. So I can use that. It's probably how I'll be using it the most. Probably, maybe. Or maybe with the controls on the side. I haven't decided yet. I have to give it a try. And thank you, CEX, for having these in. More stuff, but this does explain what actually comes with this. That's the unit itself. That is the actual console. That's the controller thingy, to function as a gamepad. The two Joy-Cons, very important. I guess the lanyards for them, maybe? I don't know, whatever. This is obviously HDMI cable, power pack. I hope you better not be able to pull that rubbish on my Nintendo. And I guess that's the dock for it. Yeah, I hope so. I believe this is a new one, maybe. Or it's, at least, in its use, it's kind of seems to be in order. But yes, let's pop this thing open, shall I? don't want to do this carefully. I don't want to actually break this. Let's figure out how to do it. Good question. How do I open this? Oh, it's like, this is gonna take a bit figuring out because I can't quite. Hang on. I'll get this. Ah, there we go. It's a thing on the top there. This slides open. Oh, it even tell. Oh, handy. That's quite handy. Start. Okay, this is new. This is all covered. It's a new one. Yeah. Not often I get a new console, so this is kind of nice change. So yeah, this tells you how it works. Yeah, that's pretty self-explanatory. I have to get used to using these buttons, because the only concern I have is how blooming fragile this thing apparently is. So I don't want to go breaking this thing, because it set me back a bit. Yes, but I think it'll be worth it in the end. So let's lift this thing out here. And here we have the console itself, that thing, the screen. It's very small, but it's portable, you know. It's kind of similar to a tablet, in a way. It's very tablet-like. There's the two Joy-Cons, and as you can see, with the buttons, they function together as one controller, or you flip it on the side, kind of like a Wii remote, to use as the second one. So let's take these out very carefully, because I don't want to break anything. Yep, that feels very much like a tablet. It says Nintendo Switch on the back. It's got that little rest thing so you can rest it up on anywhere if you need to. So that's very nice. Feels quite more chunky than you'd think. These things, the Joy-Cons. Yeah, there's got shoulder buttons on them. That's a nice touch. And then you just slot it. It's going to slot, yeah, in there like that sort of thing. So you can see that better. Yeah, just slots in there like that. I should totally get these out. The only thing I didn't get is a blooming screen protector. This one, a bit antsy about this. Very carefully get that out. Very carefully. Yes, lovely. See my face? Hi! Right, but yeah. Look at that. How does this come out? Can't actually get to move. We'll worry about that later. It flips down like that, it just doesn't want to go in a minute, that's not important. That's the things on the side where the Joy-Cons slot in. The very important USB cable, that's what we need. And there should be HDMI somewhere. That's the game card. The game card goes there. Isn't that tiny? Bloomin' heck. There's a headphone port. That's a fan. Obviously going to need that. Power button. Volume. Where's the HDMI on this? Unless it's that. I hope it's that. Or is that on a dock thing? Alright, never mind. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. Let's have a better look at one of these. So you have a feel in my hand. Okay. The buttons look very small, I must say. Right, so yeah. Seems alright, I guess. The home button there, yeah. Oh, it's actually switching on. Whoops. Yikes, didn't mean to do that. Sorry. Well, that's fine. That's fine. You be blinky and all that jazz. Yeah, sure the buttons. I'll have to get used to this. The buttons do seem like it might be a bit small, but it's probably going to be comparable to the sort of 3DS, I would have thought. It feels that sort of thing. Oh, there's your one. They're trying to talk. Look, they're trying to talk. Well, they were trying to talk to each other. Yeah, you have a left one. But obviously, as you can tell, you can. The idea is behind these buttons separately is that you can flip it like this, and feels a bit awkward using it like that. To be honest, it's meant to be that way. I don't know. But that's kind of the idea. It's a very fancy modular design. I just don't know whether it's gonna work out. Just check there's nothing else in there. No, all is good. Right, then we've got the all-important HDMI cable, but I have others if needed. Seems a bit shorter, but might just be my eyes, I don't know. But yeah, without this you're not going to see anything, obviously, so that's very important. I'll just undo the whole thing. I hate these cable tie things. So this is better than something else I could have. Unscrew, untie, yes, there we go. Untie, I'll move it out of the way because I'm getting chucked. Seems kind of short for HDMI cable, but I think it'll do. Because the beauty of this is, it's so small, I shouldn't have too much trouble putting it somewhere close to my TV, so that will be handy. And of course, then again, this thing also doesn't actually need a TV, if that's the case. Power pack, thank you Nintendo for not screwing up like before, seriously. Sell the 3DS without a bloody power pack, that was not a good idea at all. Get that out, and there you go. Elastic band, I'll keep that, because you never know, you can always use a good lucky band. Yeah, looks like this has got its own, I know it's just proprietary, and it probably is. Probably not as bad as Apple at least, maybe. And there's your typical power pack, yes, Nintendo, the seal of quality. We like to see that, we do indeed. Then we have this thing, this little thing. What is this thing actually? Oh, this is the, right, I see. I think this goes on here like that for when, yes, that's what you're doing, using it separately, so you've got so you can press those buttons a lot easier. That's kind of nifty. I'll get it on, but it goes like that, yeah. See, like that, slot it on, and you can press the buttons like that. That's nice, that's alright then. I can get behind that, and then you just push the button. Oh, it locks it, I see. Right, can I unlock it now? Oh damn. Oh crap, I've already screwed this thing up. How do I get this off? Oh, that's it, yeah. And then, oh, it's up there. Gotta give it a bit of a push. Oh, it's so fragile. It kind of doesn't feel fragile, but at the same time it does, if that makes sense. That's what those are, really. Oh, there's only one, I think. I think we had the one in the box. Oh no, there's the other one. There it is, yeah. There's the other one. So that's our little two-player things. Don't know I'm going to be making much use of these, to be honest, but having them is good. At least I'm lucky enough to get 2 Joy-Cons as well, because you could end up without them sometimes. And thirdly, I do believe, we has this thing, the dock thing for the Joy-Cons, which works a bit like this, I do believe, yes. Pop it in there. Yes, there we go, and we have ourselves a proper controller, which actually feels quite nice. The thumb grips fit my thumbs quite well. I think the buttons might be a bit small in points. Yeah, the shoulder buttons might take a bit of getting used to, but you've got your joysticks, the D-pad, all that. Yeah, it feels very much like the 3DS, so I'll be able to get used to that, no worries. And plus and minus, which I don't know what that's all about. That might be to connect it to the Switch properly, maybe. I don't know. You blink away happily over there. I think that's new. Oh no. There's one last thing. I totally forgot about it. I thought for a minute it was missing there. We has the dock for the console, yes. This is what you use. This is the what you use to charge it, I do believe. Alright, you slot that in there, and then this is where you put it. I should have the HDMI on it, I think. Oh, it's got USB, nice. So you can plug other controllers in, which could come in handy somewhere down the line. I have heard stories about that it can be difficult to get the thing out of this though, which I'm a little bit concerned about. So hope this isn't going to go horribly wrong on me the second I try something with it. Yeah, I want to be a bit careful with this. So it's meant to go in like this, I do believe. Yes. It does feel a lot more chunky than I thought it was going to be though. Right, I think that's in. I believe that is it. Feels a bit loose actually, I'm not sure about that. I might have done that wrong. Unless it's meant to be like that. I don't know. Ah, I see. So you gotta get this. How does that work? It says HDMI on it, so I should have to lift this up. Oh, I see. So you got your little things there. Oh, I don't need to see that. You've got the AC adapter, the USB, which is free, which is very nice, very good stuff, and the HDMI goes there. And somehow that all plugs in there, which I don't quite understand. I'm not sure. Oh, it's switching on. It's switching on. It's switching on. No. I might as well switch it on for you guys. I can actually do that. There it is. Where's the HDMI actually going on this? I'm confused. Right, okay. No, just 1 second while I sort this out. Oh, fun fact, there's handy little black buttons at the back which will let you easily unlock these. So that's quite good. We've kept that in mind. I'll just put that over there a second. I'm going to have to figure this out. So that's the left one, so that one's to go. That's definitely the left one. You can tell because the D-pad's on it. Put you on there, thank you. Oh, look, it's guiding me. Yes, switch. I know. There we go. Yay! Now we have a fully functional console, kind of. Happy music! Nintendo like the happy music. It's nice and wide, so you've got plenty of room to put your hands behind it, so that's pretty cool. English, yes, that's why I'm. Europe. Oh, important information. Should I read this? I don't know. Probably. Blah. Yeah, I don't care about any of that. Searching for networks. Right. Look at this stuff. It's probably to detach them, and you can still control it even when they're detached. That's cool. I kind of want to look at this though. How do I decharge this? Oh, hang on. If you want. Damn it. This is a bit weird. Hang on. Right, attach to the constant charger. Okay. 3.5 hours to charge. That's a bit much, I have to say, but whatever. Okay, at least I know that now. That's good to know. Use a console with Joy-Con controls attached or detached. Choose the control style you prefer, then continue. Well, to be honest, at the minute I prefer it with them on, because that makes more sense to me. But at least that option's there, so you can actually use them in both your hands. I didn't know that. That's kind of cool. So it's got a little something for everyone, really. This, right? Okay. Your icon. Sarah. Ooh. I wonder. 1 second. No, man, it's just for switches. I thought I could do it for my Wii U, but obviously not. Right. So yeah, icon nickname. Ooh, well, I've always loved Star Fox, guys. Always loved it, so I'm gonna go with it. I can always change it later, as it says. My nickname. Well, I think you know what that's gonna be somehow. That, if it fits, which it better. Yeah. Damn it. See if I have to shift. This better work. This better let me do it. I can change it any time. That's not so bad. No! 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 I can only have 10 characters. La. Just Phoenix then. I'll settle for that. I'll settle for it. I'll settle for it. Yeah. Pressing OK. Yay! Right. I'll have to remember what the hell my account was. Be right back. Needs a system update, so I can't do it just yet. Okay. Okay, skip. Well, there's only me. Do what else right now? Don't need that. I'm not a parent. Yay, now press home button. Let's have a look at this thing. I don't know what the menu of this looks like. What? Wait a sodding minute. There's no game card in. But according to this... Nah, this can't be right. Just launch that a minute. What's... Oh, right. So I must have had Crash Bandicoot on. So it's not a new console then. Oh, that's a shame. That would have been awesome if that had been in there. Can you imagine it just for a second? Oh well, never mind. That's where your game cards go in. Again, look how bloomin' tiny they are. Getting smaller and smaller, people. Smaller and smaller. This is the main menu. It's just going to be more on there once I've got my account and everything. ARM controllers, system settings. Oh, the battery's going low on this. Actually, I might have to make this a bit shorter. I'll turn that down a bit. Yeah, just to save the battery a bit. Internet, data management, yes. Yeah, got to start. You get the 32 gig model. This should be enough for now. I think I have one game which I'm going to show you very shortly. The game which is the reason I got this thing. I have a bad feeling something to say as a PS4 and the Xbox One. We gotta install stuff. Yeah, me. Oh, I need to make my me. We gotta make my me at some point. That's another time. But a me was not really gonna be a thing. I've only got two. Basic white. A white Phoenix. That goes for me. Yeah. So there you go. Lots of different systems. Oh, Phoenix's Switch. Yes. Isn't that nice to look at? Isn't that nice? But yeah, that's the Switch. I'm not going to show you any games for now because I'll end up streaming one at some point, more than likely. Seems very functional from what I can see. I have to get online with it and everything. Hopefully I remember what my bloody account was for the Wii U. But yeah, so far this feels pretty good, quite honestly. So how do I turn this off? Let me just... good question. Oh yeah, the power button. If I hold it, I assume... we shall put you in sleep mode for now, because I'm going to be going on you after this. Focus! Focus, damn you. But yes! I like the look of this so far. Gonna have to get the dock set up so I can charge it up and everything, but I suppose you can do it without it as well. And does that actually... Where does this actually plug into before I carry on? Is this... Yeah, so I can just charge it like that if I want to. I'll probably try the dock though. See how that goes, see how it goes. But that's not all I got, because obviously I need games to play on it. And the game I got, I couldn't resist the call of this game. Just couldn't resist it. Feast your eyes on that, people. I got it. Super Smash Brothers Ultimate! Nice and sealed as well as new, I hope, anyway. Holy crap. What do I need to say? It's Smash Brothers. And look at all these lovely characters. And some new ones. I see that Inkling. I don't care for Splatoon. But, to be fair, I've never played Splatoon, so I probably shouldn't say that. But, it's not something that looks like it would interest me. Yeah, Smash Brothers. I had to. I have a history of getting Nintendo consoles just to play Smash Brothers. And I could not ignore the amount of craziness that's in this. But I will say, look how bloody thin the box is. This is one of the thinnest types of game boxes I've ever seen. They've become gradually less and less and thinner and thinner. There's going to be nothing left by the end of it. I think we're going to be seeing the last consoles with physical copies, I think. I think next generation, you're not going to have any of this anymore. And I bet you there's not a manual in here either. But yes, let's turn it back and see what this says. Everyone is here! The greatest lineup in Super Smash Bros. History. And they're not kidding. Look at all the fighters that are in this. Every single one from the past series is here, plus some new faces. Yes. Yes, includes new single-player spirits mode. Set out on an adventure and recruit hundreds of characters to aid you. So like variations of existing characters, that sort of thing, and all the... what are they called? The new thing. Guest fighters? That sort of thing. I can't remember now, damn it. Spirit fighters. I forget. I'll see more of that when I get into the game, but yes. I'm looking forward to this, to say the least. To say the damn least. I'll be firing this up pretty much after this recording, so... and do expect me to stream this at some point. That's pretty much a given. That's going to happen. I'll just look at this. Players 1 to 4. Actually 1 to 8 as well, yeah. 1 to 4 players offline, 2 to 8 players local play, 1 to 4 players online play. And you can play with 1 Joy-Con per player, or the GameCube controller with the adapter, which I may try to get at some point, because I found out you can use the one for the Wii U on this, which is very cool. So I might be able to get a hold of that a bit sort of cheaper, which would be great at some point. This, yeah. Online. Nintendo have finally got away if you've got to pay for the damn online, so which I'm not happy about, and I'm probably not going to bother with it, quite frankly, if I absolutely don't need it. But who knows? Who knows? But yeah. Let's open this. Stop going out of focus, damn it. You're bad at that lately, you really are. Let's take a look at this thing, if I can figure out how to get this open. Same old seal. This is a good thing to see, though. Where's the breaking it? Don't actually. It's normally on here, isn't it? Oh, hang on. That'll work too. Yeah. It's not quite as satisfying opening up a game case like this, though. I must say that. It's not as nearly as substantial as it once was. Let's get all this off. All this cellophane. Oh, there you go. Right. And inside we get... wow. Looks like there's a bit of a manual there, but that's it. That is tiny. I mean, it's good that we've gone back to cars and all that, because they are better than CDs at the end of the day. But, yeah, not really much point in the box anymore, is there? When you think about it. That is a nice picture for all the fighters, except the DLC ones, but they're all there. Yes. Yes. Yes! I'm so happy they brought him back. I'm so happy. Snake's one of my favourites. I'm not kidding, it's like every fighter that's ever been in a Smash is in this game. So, yeah, just take a look at the newbies there as well. The Belmonts, Kirill, he bloody made him bloody Ridley. I can't believe he actually did it. That's insane. Isabella! But yeah. This, I'm going to pop this in there now. We'll close you. Open you up, ready. You'll be spending a lot of time in here, I would have thought. Which way does it go? I think it's that way. Yes. So it's pretty much similar to the Vita, and it's actually trying to fire it up now. Whoops. Didn't want to do that. No, go back to sleep. We're not ready for you yet. We're not ready for you yet. Not yet. But yeah. There you go, the Nintendo Switch and Smash Bros. Ultimate. It does feel to me as it's literally a fusion of the Wii U and the 3DS. That is pretty much what we've gone for with this, and I like the idea about it. How its performance is, I can't judge yet because I've been on it. I don't know what its battery life is, and I don't expect it to be brilliant because it'll be drawing quite a bit of power, but you've got multiple options of controlling it and playing on it, and it's looking quite nifty. I'll have to get more games for it at some point, and I'm looking at doing that. Though, this brings me to a point I mentioned earlier in the video about how this was a red letter day for me, and this is deadly serious. I intend for this thing to be the last one. My last ever console. I've played on and bought consoles since I was a teenager, and behind me are pretty much all of them, as many of you well know, but the Switch here, this is the last hurrah, because it's a case of space, because I don't have much space for consoles anymore. It's money. That was £255. That was a discount because it was from CX. This bloody thing was 50 quid. Not even kidding. That's insane to pay for a game. I only did it because it was Smash Brothers, quite frankly. Smash Bros at least is probably worth it. Other games not so much. The cost of the game is going up, and I don't really want to spend that much money on it anymore, to be perfectly honest with you. And 3, there's other things in my life I gotta think about, like I've got to be saving money to go and see my brother in October, which is pretty important, so I'm gonna be doing that. And it's just, I want to be a bit more secure in my life, money wise, and to do that I gotta start buying games! Yay! But I think this one was worth it. And I'm only here once, you know. This literally was an effort moment, let's do this. And I will say this was the last one in the shop, so I think it was meant to be. I think it was. I'm looking at getting at least 2 other games, maybe 3 other games this over time. I want to get Starlink, Battle for Atlas, because it has it's got space combat, has echoes of No Man's Sky, and Fox McCloud is in it along with the R-Wing. And I would also like to get Skyrim for this. Yes, yet another version of Skyrim, because it's portable Skyrim, damn it! This is a thing I must have. And it was suggested by someone at the shop, actually, who I actually know. Zelda Breath of the Wild, which I've heard a lot about, which is probably what I'll end up giving a try on here at some point. And there might be others. I don't expect my library for this to be huge, just like with the Wii U. But what I do get is going to be awesome-tastic, and will more than likely get streamed. This thing uses HDMI, it shouldn't be too difficult to hook this up to my Elgato, I don't think. So, watch this space for that, everyone. But that is going to be my last console purchase, probably for the rest of my days, unless I become rich and famous. Which could happen, you never know, but yeah, I'm good now. I'm good. Anyway guys, that has been my unboxing of the Nintendo Switch and Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and I'm going to go and play them now. And have my tea, because I'm hungry. Been out for a couple hours. Alright guys, cheers very much for watching. Let me know what you think of the Switch and this game yourself, if you have one. And as always, keep your fire burning! And I will see you guys next time.